Hello and welcome to the first ever 36th episode of Whoniverse. You're here with me, Jamie.
And me, Lewis.
Dum de 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 dum dum dum. Yeah. Shimon. And
there is a chocolate cake where Brian used to sit.
Brian's been replaced by a chocolate cake.
He certainly has.
Yeah, hang on, let's...
Are you getting yourself a slice?
Do you want intermission action?
I don't know. I had some.
Oh, it's real good.
Yeah, it looks good. It tastes good, actually. I had some earlier.
Marble cake.
Yeah, with chocolatey topping.
I'm actually on this new diet.
Eat everything you see?
No, so I watched saw a Joker recently.
Okay.
Such a good film. You need to see it. It's a proper artsy film. It's not a lot of people have gone into the film expecting action and humour, like myself, because it was one of those films where if I want to see a film I don't watch the trailer for it. So I went into it expecting and it was so sad. And it was proper raw emotion all the way through. And I teared up, I cried. And Joaquin Phoenix, the fellow who plays the Joker, is really skinny. You can see all of his bones. His body's bending in ways that it doesn't usually. It's really creepy.
I think I fell asleep slightly during that description.
So then I was wondering, how did he get that skinny? So I looked at Googled Joaquin Phoenix diet, and I found that he only ate an apple a day for 3 months.
That's the worst diet.
Yeah, and if he got really hungry, he'd have a bowl of string beans. So that's what I'm trying to do. But what happens is when I come into work with the intention of not eating anything, we had this big event at work today. Everyone's brought in cake. I've had cookies. I had all these sweets. For audio listeners, I'm now slamming sweets onto the desk. Wow! All these sweets, Twizzlers, Parma Violets, Love Hearts. All these sweets. So I'm not spending any money all week on food, but I don't need to.
This will mean nothing to our American listeners. All of those sweets are like a compressed fizzy powder. They're really tasty, but how many of them you should be eating, Jamie?
Delish.
Especially if you're only eating an apple, otherwise your nutritional balance is out.
That's enough of that anyway. So moving on to the topic of the show, well, Doctor Who in general for Who being Whoniverse. Voting in the TARDIS, who was the best companion? So we looked at all the winners of the previous 4 weeks of polls. Well, it's crazy we've been doing this show for so long now. Anyway, 36 weeks.
36 weeks.
Yeah, I'm quite astounded it's carried on that long.
Yeah.
I mean, when Brian backs out, we'll carry it on.
Well, yeah, we may have
Foreshadowing.
We may have to replace him.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brian.
I don't care. I don't come to the show after 6. Well, that's fair enough then, Brian. So the best companion for Eccleston was Captain Jack Harkness. Tennant, it was Donna Noble. Matt Smith, it was Amelia Pond. Clara Oswald, it was Clara Oswald, Peter Capaldi. So, who do you feel is the best out of us? Obviously, you know who won, but who do you feel is the best? I know
who I voted for. I voted for Amelia Pond.
As did I.
Which,
coincidentally won the poll.
Well, yeah, exactly. But it was close. It was very close.
It was very close. We got Amelia Pond at 36%.
Yeah.
Where's my list coming from? And then Donna Noble at 30%.
Yeah, stop that.
And then... Sorry? What?
Huh? Right?
I'll listen to the recording to hear what you said. Captain Jack Harkness at 21%. And right at the end was Clara Oswald at 13%.
Well, we knew Clara wouldn't really get any of the love.
Well, Clara got a lot of love in the previous poll. In the previous 2 polls, actually.
Wait, was Clara... Clara won the Capaldi one, didn't she?
Yes.
Yeah. And it was by a fair margin as well.
Yeah, can I just say the Ponds were the only companions in this list that didn't transcend more than one Doctor.
No, did they not?
Yeah, so Captain Jack was Eccleston and Tennant. Donna Noble.
No, she didn't, did she? She didn't go on to...
Oh no, Donna Noble was just one as well, wasn't she? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, your point is moot.
Yeah. So anyway, we've got some comments from our lovely listeners.
Comments!
So why don't you just do your Serbian? Seems that's the only accent that the only accent it can do. Serbian.
What? Cobra Kid 22.
Yeah, so we got a comment from Cobra Kid 22. Go.
You missed one. Rory. I love Amy, but I love Rory more.
Okay.
My name. I named my son after Rory. I mean,
really?
Rory's a badass. The universe tried to kill him twice. He survived. I think Rory is the real hero in that. I don't feel I can vote in this poll till Rory is added.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of outcry where we've been torn between Amy and Rory because they're kind of like a duo character, which is something that we'll be coming into in a bit. But it's really, he named his son Rory. I want to name my son Rory.
This was a culmination poll of the previous 4 polls. You know, I'm sure. Did we have Rory in one of the original polls?
Yeah,
and he lost. He lost. Yeah. So
he lost by a landslide, might I add.
I get where you're coming from. Rory is, a much beloved character and everything. I love Rory as a character myself.
We're gonna come to that in a bit. Okay, that's something that we're gonna come into in the topic of the show.
He lost.
So we got our next comment from Charles. So it's
Kamalm School.
You got internet on your phone?
Kamalm School.
You got internet on your phone?
Yes. Why?
Go on Twitter.
I'm kind of. Oh, is this because you spelled it wrong?
No, it's not spelled wrong. Go on the Whovie and Whoniverse, the Whoniverse Show Twitter account. I'm sure if you just type in Whoniverse Show into Twitter, our Twitter account will pop up. Why you don't have a Twitter app on your phone is beyond me, by the way.
I don't use it enough.
Well, if you had the app, maybe you'd use it more often. Shh. Why are you telling me to shush and try to fill the dead air? Trying to fill the dead air. Can I borrow your phone?
Yes, go.
Thank you very much. Shh. Lost it. Here we go. Okay. I like your phone, by the way.
Jamie really hates that. He hates the shushing. He hates being shushed.
I do a little bit, yeah. Okay, so so the username is spelled so I'll do it phonetically.
Yeah, go.
Charlie Mike Alpha Lima Michael Sierra Kilo Oscar Uniform.
Do the Americans have the same? Because I know the Australians don't have the same phonetic alphabet. So you might have to do it in the American.
Same difference, though. There's still no that after the corresponding letter.
Maybe not.
So anyway, if you read out his comment.
Oh, where is it? Hello. You make me choose between Donna and Amy. The impossible choice.
Okay.
That sounded very gangster. I like that.
Now, here's the thing, right? I had a little conversation with him online because I said I was going to read out his comment. So I'll read out the Twitter account, and you, in your Serbian accent, you can read out the entire conversation. Okay? So read out the tweet again in your Serbian, and we'll have a conversation.
You make me choose between Donna and Amy. The impossible choice.
Look, we're going to read this out on the podcast, but we have no idea how to pronounce your username.
Oh, CM is abbreviation for Charles Mackerel.
Marcel.
Almskol is Almsk plus the O in you. O in you. I could have done with reading that in advance to be able to...
CM is abbreviation of Charles Marcel. Almskol is Almsk plus the O in you.
It's O.
If there's a reason I took the old Danish family name, Thompson, I don't even... not even Danes know how to pronounce Almskol.
Excellent.
And then I said to him, your name is certainly going to be the star of the show.
I think so.
And here's your phone back. Which, you know what? It actually was in turn, wasn't it?
No.
Cake, so delicious. So while I'm eating that, we'll cue you in. So don't forget, you can email us at thewhoniverseshow@gmail.com. And we do actually have an email this week. From Jake Loves Cake.
Oh, how appropriate, Jake. How appropriate, because I think you'll find
That's why I picked... We're getting emails.
Jamie also loves cake.
We're getting emails, right? And everyone keeps taking my name and rhyming it with things.
Really?
Have you not noticed that with previous weeks?
No.
Go back, listen to the previous shows, the last couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Every single email has had a rhyming name.
Okay. Jake loves cake.
Mm.
It's not fair. You can't have Amy without Rory. You can't have Rory without Amy. This poll is a sham. Could I propose a new poll? Amy, Rory, Amy and Rory.
Oh!
Interesting.
Okay. Which takes us smoothly on to the topic of the show.
Topic of the show?
Yeah? It is Amy,
Rory.
Rory, or Amy and Rory. That's going to be our next week's poll.
Really?
Yeah. So,
Romy?
so who do you prefer, Amy, Rory, or do you see them both collectively as Amy and Rory?
Yeah. Yeah. I suppose collectively,
That's going to split the audience in half, man.
They are a tour, you know what I mean? Like, they're not, they don't come singularly.
Cake just went everywhere.
Yeah, that was fun. So, I'd see them as...
Cake went everywhere again.
I'd see them as Amy and Rory.
I see him. I only care about Rory though.
Yeah.
Like, how would I word the poll? Like, which do you prefer, Amy, Rory, or
Amy and Rory together, yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose together has to be, part of that.
Right. So you see them both collectively. That's how you prefer them.
Yeah, I do. I prefer my Amy and Rory together rather than separately.
Any particular reason?
Just the power couple, the Doctor Who power couple.
We literally are a power couple.
Yeah.
One of my favourite episodes with Amy and Rory is one of the episodes not a lot of people actually remember or even care about. It's very much I call them break episodes, not like Dragon Ball Z where you literally have filler.
Yeah.
Like because we're caught up with the manga and we're like, yeah.
That happened.
In Doctor Who, because the story's already written, we have I call them break episodes where we're just taking a break from the story, and here's a fun little story, during the journey.
Mm-hmm.
And this one was about another Time Lord, the Doctor Sleep.
Oh, the Dream Doctor.
The Dream Doctor.
Yeah. Also known as the Dream Doctor for anybody who watched the episode.
Okay.
Jamie hates me now. You should see
it's because, right, I was thinking of the film that's coming out, the sequel to The Shining, Doctor Sleep.
Doctor Sleep.
Yeah.
And all manner of creepy sounds. What is that from?
Grudge.
The Grudge.
I could do a really good zombie impression as well.
No. Please don't.
Oh, my niece is absolutely terrified of it. You ready?
Yeah. You need to see a doctor.
Thank you.
No, go now. Go now.
But no, my favourite episode is the one, I can't remember what it's called, but it's about the Dream Doctor.
I think it's called.
And but basically they're stuck inside a dream, or it's kind of like Inception, but Doctor Who.
Yeah, they don't know which one's a dream and which one's not. There are two versions of reality, and in which I watched it recently. Yeah,
and it kind of showed how everyone saw their lives going forward and what they wanted. Whereas the Doctor just wanted Amy and Rory to remain the same all the time, so it can travel forever. Whereas Rory really wanted to settle down and just open up his own surgery, and just
become a doctor rather than just a nurse.
Well, not just a nurse is a very amicable profession.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like in terms,
he wanted to be a doctor, not a nurse. That was
in terms of being a doctor or being a nurse. Which one would you rather be?
Some people just like helping people.
Well, I get that.
Yeah,
but monetary wise.
Oh, okay, monetary wise, you can have that. Yeah.
Okay.
So, whereas Amy, she clearly just wanted to start her own family, you know.
Amy doesn't strike me as the type who wanted to start her own family. I think that's Rory's, like whole idea within the dreamscape. Rory wants to.
But this was also one of the first
family.
episodes where we saw Amy vulnerable. Like she'd never really been vulnerable before. Like she's always been like a strong-willed person. Like when everyone tried to convince her the doctor didn't, the raggedy doctor tried to convince that he didn't exist, she always remained strong, and she was always like. Affirm that this was, real.
Yeah, and in this episode, she's unable to tell, realities between each other. For instance, one of the realities is set aboard the TARDIS, and they are falling into a cold star that's freezing the TARDIS up, and everybody's going to die of hypothermia.
My Poncho Boys.
Yeah, and in the other reality, it's set in a small, quiet village.
Yeah,
some rural English community, and the doctor just pops on in to visit Rory and Amy. I think it's 5 years on from their travels in the TARDIS.
Yeah,
something like that. It's a bit strange, but it was a fairly good episode. I remember enjoying it.
I don't fully remember the episode, but I remember how I felt when Amy and Rory finally left the show, and I remember I was in tears. So like, it's the end of an era where Amy and Rory were like, for me, they were Doctor Who.
Yeah, which is weird because the Doctor is usually Doctor Who. You know what I mean? Like the Doctor
it was
is
one
usually
of those,
the centre of attention.
Yeah, it was one of those rare instances where the companions were more loved than the main character of the show. And I think that's never actually... I don't think even Rose was loved more than the Doctor.
I think on an equal level would be a better statement. I don't honestly believe that Rory and Amy were loved more than Matt Smith's Doctor. I believe that they were on equal paring with him, though.
If they had an episode with just Amy and Rory, which I think they might have.
What, just Amy, Rory...
Yeah, kind of like Blink.
Tour.
The Doctor wasn't really in that either.
No, but he was there in spirit, like the messages from the past and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, but it wasn't in the episode.
You have chocolate on your hand from the cake. For the listeners out there, Jamie just licked it off. It was quite disturbing.
Oh, yeah.
So where were we? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if Amy and Rory had an episode where it was just them two and the Doctor wasn't there, maybe we're trying to get back to the Doctor or something, it would still be an amazing... Just watching the banter between the two of them.
Yeah. Sort of like they're trapped in a situation whereby the Doctor's been trapped in another situation and they've got to make it to each other. You're mainly viewing what's happening to Rory and Amy, whereas the Doctor, or you could have it as two separate.
Do you remember
episodes,
that episode where they were stuck in a maze? I think it was a maze, and everyone was getting old. And at one point, Rory was really old, and
that was good.
Then Amy couldn't like stand the sight of him, like, oh my god, what's happening? And Amy and Rory just screams.
It was the other way around.
Because Rory screams, "I waited 3,000 years for you."
And you made me wait again, yeah. Excellent.
Yeah.
2000, wasn't it?
Oh, 2000, yeah.
Centurion.
The man who waited.
Yeah. So, no, she worked...
It's just, when it comes to time travel, their storylines are like the epitome of a perfect time travel story, where everything literally happens in the wrong order.
Yeah.
Like, I think somebody on YouTube actually reordered all the episodes in order that they happened.
Yeah, rather than...
Yeah.
Anachronical order.
So, who do you think would win in that poll?
Amy and Rory, obviously, that is the, people are going to go for...
But I'm going to vote for Rory, I'm not going to lie. He's my favourite. Yeah, he's like, I identify most with Rory.
Do you want to get a room with Rory? Is that...
There's this TV show called Legends of Tomorrow.
Yes.
And I watched that specifically because Ava Davil's in it.
I gave up on it.
Who plays Rory?
I gave up on it in start of season 3, I think it was.
Why is
The storyline just went a bit sour for me. That's all.
It goes up and down, but like all shows do. I never give up on a show because it had one bad story. Because
I love a good time travel narrative, but
Legends of Tomorrow is essentially the American Doctor Who story.
I've started falling out with superhero types now. I don't really.
It's too much. It's everywhere.
Yeah, well, it's not just that, because if it was that they were writing home run storylines every time,
well, that's the thing.
Then it'd be fine. But the amount that's out on the market, they've started just to detract from the overall legacy of the superhero.
Keeping it time travel.
Yeah,
Endgame had a lot of time travel in it.
I didn't watch it.
Oh, you didn't watch it? No spoilers, then. And the next Doctor...
I don't care.
I mean for the audience.
Oh, right.
And the next Doctor Strange film is going to be very time travel focused.
Yeah, I suppose I could give it a watch, but yeah,
I do love me time travels film story.
Oh, hell. I just realised Bill and Ted's coming out. There's a new Bill and Ted coming out.
Yeah, next year. I'm the one who told you about it. Why are you telling me about it?
No, I know you're telling me about it, but
when we first met 2 years ago, it's been nearly 2 years now, I said to you, Bill and Ted 3, because I just found out, and you was like, what?
Yeah, but the thing is, they've been saying that they're going to bring it back, and they're going to bring it back, and then, it just hasn't happened yet, but it is showing on IMDb as an actual thing for end of 2019, mid 2020, but is it really going to be a thing? That's the thing.
We'll see. You got any news for us this week?
Well, just one bit of news, basically. I did have it up a second ago, but it's more of a you look at something and tell me what you think kind of bit of news.
Not another Rorschach test. I did this with my psychiatrist last week.
So a few weeks ago, we were speaking about Matt Smith and a possible involvement in Star Wars, the new Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
Now,
Jedi.
There's still nothing confirmed, but it seems that there's a massive buzz on Twitter of recent about a new picture that's been released on one of the top trump cards, I think, or one of the official game cards for.
Oh, so it's going to be Star Wars top
Star
trumps.
Wars.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's the Star Wars top trumps, but it's the new Star Wars card game, and they're posting this as being Matt Smith's character.
So it looks like a blue man in a mask. It just kind of looks like
sort of reptilian. He has all the right sort of jawline and everything from what you can see.
Think of a Silurian,
and look at that brow,
but blue.
Yeah,
and he's wearing a gas mask.
Yeah, he looks sort of like a droid. The gas mask looks sort of droidy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he does look very much like Matt Smith because of the eyebrows.
Yeah, that's it. He's got very Matt Smithy eyebrows, hasn't he?
Yeah, lack of.
Yeah, well, he hasn't got the eyebrows, but the brow itself, the facial structure is very Matt Smith-esque. The only thing that I noticed about it is his neck a little bit too long, or what are you saying there?
No, I wouldn't say so.
Would you say he's pretty proportioned to Matt Smith?
Yeah, don't forget it's all heavily edited as well. Like
a
lot of the characters are CGI.
Yeah. So in terms of that, there's a chance it could be Matt Smith, but
there is a chance that even though Matt Smith is going to be in Star Wars, doesn't mean it's going to be a big role.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's.
It's probably just going to be a small role that people won't really care about.
Yeah,
you probably won't even notice he's in there. Yeah. Like, have you ever? Did you ever watch Heroes?
Yes, I did.
So Matt Parkman, the guy who can read minds.
Yeah,
he was in Star Wars: Force Awakens.
Really?
Exactly.
I've seen it.
Yeah, exactly. You wouldn't notice because there's an extra in the background.
Yeah.
It's in the film for like 10 seconds. He's got like one line.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of things, so
So, like, by the way, he was amazing. It was just nice to see him, really. Yeah. But yeah, so that's it for Newbie News Network.
Yep, that's everything.
Newbie News. So we're almost at the end of the show. We do have one more section. Gallifreyan Gabble. There was no history this week. Oh wait, did you finish off last week's episode?
I did finish off last week's episode. We could speak about it.
You still need to give your final thoughts on the episode.
On the episode? What, last week?
Yeah, on last week's story, yeah.
Are you talking about...
Invasion.
No, I didn't finish it off.
You didn't finish it off?
Well, I'm rubbish like that, what can I say?
You said you were going to finish it. I thought you were going to give your final thoughts.
No, I did do this week's Who Story, though, if you're...
I kind of wanted to do it with Brian, because we have lots of references to other stories.
Hi, Brian. No.
Oh, hello, I'm Brian, but I'm not here.
Brian's not here today.
Gosh dang it, Brian. Alright, well, on to Gallifrey and Gabble. Remember, you too can email into us at the Whoniverse Show at gmail.com or direct messages on our Twitter at Whoniverse Show. We have an email from Pablo Lententi. I hope I pronounced that right.
Probably not.
I hail from the great nation of America. And the question I pose to you is, what American episodes of Doctor Who do you love the most?
American episodes of Doctor Who.
So I think he means... Is Pablo a boy or a girl?
Pablo, it's a guy's name.
Okay. Do you think he means...
Pablo Picasso.
Pablo. Do you think he means an American written one or one that's just set in America?
I think maybe one that's set in America more than an American written one, because...
Then I have one.
I have one too.
Okay, I think I have one.
I think we might have the same one if we're... I think it's the one with the silence and the... it's actually a two-part.
Oh, the one where he goes in and says, "Oh, I was looking for the opal room."
That is... Yeah, exactly. He shows up and Nixon's there and,
Isn't that the Impossible Astronaut?
Yes, I think that's one half of it, but there's two. It's a two-parter.
That's not the episode I was going to say.
That is my.
But it is. I wish I'd said that now. To be honest,
it's got everything you want in an American Doctor Who, crossover.
Wait, is my episode part of a two-parter?
It's possible.
No, because it's set in the past.
Go on.
It's set in the Wild West.
No, I know which one you mean.
And it's got Susan Wachuncha and the horse in it.
Yeah. What is that? It's a town called Mercy or something like that.
Yeah.
It's a town called Mercy.
And it's the one where he says, "I wear Stetsons now. Stetsons are cool."
Yeah.
And then River Song rolls in on a horse and shoots it off his head.
Yeah. Excellent.
I do love how Matt Smith's tenure as a Doctor was actually very American focused. Not a lot of people know this. Well, it's not really something that people would really boast about because it's a British show. But essentially, even though principal recording and writing and such is done in Wales, Matt Smith's tenure of a Doctor had the most on-location shooting at, America than any other season or Doctor Who.
Well,
in history.
We're seeing some more of this going forward, but rather than just concentrating on America, we're seeing them break, like different countries as well. Like for instance, we know that an episode is going to be shot in South Africa, or has been shot in South Africa for the 12th season. So,
but there's a lot more on location shooting, which isn't actually that necessary anymore.
Yeah, I mean, you can make a decent-looking set that...
Well, we don't actually make sets anymore, either.
What, is it usually just blue screen or...
Green screen, yeah. Like you wouldn't know it, but a lot of films that you watch, especially the higher budget ones, so take away all the indie films, the set is literally a green screen.
Yeah.
The only things that are real are what they'd interact with. So if they have to sit on a rock, the rock would be the only thing that's real. And they just paint the background, which basically means they can make the world look as beautiful as they want. They'll never have to halt a day's shooting because it's a rainy day. Which is kind of perfect, really. But having to account for weather being good on a particular day basically means an entire day or a week or a month's worth of shooting has to be delayed. But now,
and especially in the UK, yeah.
But now we just have to go on a sunny day, record it, and then we just insert you into it, and then it's done.
Yeah.
Or it's like, we usually just record it ahead of time, and then okay, now we're going to wait for the sunny day, and since we're able to record it.
So back to back to the shooting on set. American.
So mine's a town called Mercy, if that's what it's called.
Yours is a town called Mercy. I think mine would have to be the Impossible Astronaut / the other episode that's linked to it. Just because it has everything in it that an American Doctor Who crossover should have in it. You know, it has espionage, spies, the President Nixon, no less. I'm sure Edgar Hoover pops in while he's the head of the FBI.
I think what we'll do is, when we've got... This is your job as a news editor for the show. Keep an eye out. You won't miss it. It'll be a huge news anyway, but when we have a launch date for the next season...
12th season, yeah.
Wouldn't it be season... It wouldn't be season 12.
It's season 12, it is. Season 11 was the last season.
We can work it out. So 1 season for Eccleston.
Yeah.
You got to count in your head.
3 seasons for...
I'll give the numbers, you count. Okay?
Yeah.
1 for Eccleston.
Yeah.
3 for Tennant.
Yeah.
3 for Smith.
Yeah.
3 for Capaldi. 1 for
11.
Whittaker.
I knew this already.
So I mean it was season 12, but for some reason you thought that was wrong.
I think you'll find, Jamie, that you were the one who thought that season 12 was wrong, and I was the one in the know. So
not in the edit of the show. So as soon as we get a launch date for season 12, what we'll do is we'll calculate how, if it would be possible to watch every single episode of New Who leading up to it, and we'll try and watch them all. So when the next series starts, we'll have just finished the last episode of Capaldi.
Yeah.
What was the last episode of Whittaker's season?
Yeah.
And we'll do that as history.
Well, the last episode of Whittaker's season.
No. So in the run up to when the next season of Doctor Who starts.
Sorry, I only half listen to you anytime.
You only half listen to me.
Yeah. Only
right. So when we have a date for the next season of Doctor Who,
okay.
Well, history will be all the New Who episodes, and we'll try and watch them all.
What, in order?
In order.
From Eccleston to...
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll time it so when we finish Whittaker's last episode, season 12 will then start the following week.
How many episodes is it? It's a lot of episodes. You know, that's 10 seasons, roughly 13 episodes per season. Some of the seasons are bigger. You know, we'd never be able to do it. 2020, when in 2020? Is it April?
They said it might be around Easter time.
Easter time, okay. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do that.
Damn it! That's not good enough, Lewis.
Unless we do, like, sort of a 5-episode stint and then go over the 5 episodes and then, you know, do it that way.
So what you're saying is you want to start that now?
Well, we'd have to start it now.
We'll have to do it with Brian's blessing.
Brian's blessing would be very hard to get.
Hello.
Since he's not here.
My name's Brian and I've been turned into a cake.
So anyway, Pablo
Hello,
Intenti, that's a very long-winded discussion that you just started about Doctor Who. Thank you so much for writing in. We don't get many emails. We typically read them all out, which basically tells you we'll get 1 email a week. Don't forget, you can email us in at thewhoniverseshow@gmail.com, and in the future, I am looking into maybe some prizes in the future as well.
Prizes? Email in it.
Yeah, so if someone sends in a good email that starts a good conversation, we're maybe looking into giving prizes in the future.
Key rings!
And don't forget, if you have anything you want to plug, if you've got your own Twitter account when you're writing in, plug it. I'll read it out. At Pablo Intenti on Twitter. I'm guessing that I don't know if you have Twitter. So that's the end of the show. Did you have fun, Lewis?
I did have fun.
Yeah.
Always.
Don't forget, you can follow us on Twitter at the Whoniverse Show. Just Whoniverse Show, sorry. On Twitter, or you can email us at thewhoniverseshow@gmail.com. You can also follow Lewis at real life. Just in real life.
At Elbrook14.
Is it 14?
I actually checked it.
You need a new Twitter username.
I do. I'm going to admit something to you here, and it's not something that I'm proud of. I don't know how to change it.
Is that why?
Yes, I don't know how to change it. I have looked through the Twitter settings.
It's so easy.
Yeah.
Download the app, it's easier on that.
Alright, so how do I do it?
Download the app. So you go into the App Store, you type in Twitter, and then you download it, and then you come see me on Wednesday.
No, I get I get that part of it. Just tell me how to change my... Because I'm not going to download the app, so just tell me how.
So you go into settings,
Okay.
you go to what your username is, and there's a button that says change.
I did that. It didn't show the...
And a monkey could do it.
Alright, well, I'll try it again.
You can also follow me on Twitter at Watson's Musings, because I actually changed my username from Super Mario X back in the day.
You can follow Brian at Beach007, even though, it's probably not worth it as he won't be there.
Yeah. And, I even changed the Twitter username, because it used to be Whoniverse.
Yeah.
And I changed it to Whoniverse Show.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, a big thank you to Zip Farm for making our logo.
I wonder where she is right now. Is she okay? Is she drowning in it?
Her belly is so full of zit juice. She's in a bit of a zit coma. Like, oh my god, yeah.
I don't know. I see her drowning in a pool of zit juice. That's what I see.
That's how she wants to go. Yeah, you've been listening to Whovian Universe. Have a week. Shut up, Lewis.